watch along on Premier Sports Fan Center, and it's the EPL match between Chelsea and Luton Town. And Chelsea just got to the first goal in that encounter in the 12th minute, and it's courtesy Cole Palmer who has just given Chelsea the lead against Luton Town. I'm not alone in the studio as I have with me Yemite, Grafton Yemite, and what a way to start the game. 11th minute, and it's Chelsea who are one goal up against Luton Town.
And Chelsea surprisingly scored the first goal right now. You know that many these days it's actually fun to be on this set to talk about Chelsea's game again. We hope that it won't be a lamentation day again. But it's Chelsea that has drawn the first blood. But we know Chelsea to concede. And let's just see if they don't concede. But that was a beautiful goal.
And that was the first goal from one of the most important players for Chelsea this season. Cole Palmer, the £40 million signing from Manchester City, has just given Chelsea the lead against Luton Town right there at Kenilworth Road. That is the home ground of Luton Town. What a way for Chelsea to start this encounter. And don't forget, Chelsea defeated Crystal
Palace.
Palace 2 goals to 1 in their last game, and they are on course to win back-to-back victories in the EPL. It's still early on in this game. We're approaching the 13th minute of the encounter. Let's see if Luton Town can come back into this one against Chelsea. And they have the former Chelsea player Ross Barkley in the midfield, and he has so much to offer in this encounter. Early goal for Chelsea, scoring against Luton Town, and this is Jackson's last game before the Nations Cup. How big of a miss will Jackson be for Chelsea?
Not really big of a miss. Yeah.
I'm laughing because of the way you said it. It's like you can't wait to see him just play for the Nations Cup.
Honestly, I have to be honest. He has a lot of growing up to do. Maybe he should go and do that growing up with Senegal. And at least come back a more mature player. Not that he doesn't have the talent, he has the talent, he has the strength, he has the qualities, but just the execution is the problem. And I think for a player to arise to that level of execution, he has to grow up. And the team is growing up with, we just have to be patient with him. And in that journey of being patient, a lot of things can happen. There so many missed chances, so many unexpected performances that he should be doing better and all those things. So I think it won't be really missed. It will just be one other player that is not available.
Okay, you can hear that from the MI. It won't be really missed talking about the striker for Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson. He has about 7 goals in EPL this season, which is not really a bad start for
But how
a
many
first.
tappings?
No, it's not really a bad start. No, it's more
tappings?
about the goals, not about the
How
way the
many?
goal came
If you
in.
look at most of his goals, most of it, as far as I'm concerned, is tappings into empty net. Square play, square. One being one situation, he is not the best, honestly. So I think he has a lot of growing up to
Yeah, there's still room for improvement. And back to the encounter, which is currently in the 15th minute. And Chelsea are currently 1 goal up against Luton Town. It's Luton Town who has a throw in against Chelsea, and Scambore will be taking that throw in for Luton Town. Chelsea are comfortably leading in this encounter, and they have Luton Town where they expect them to be. Now let's look at Luton Town this season. It hasn't really been one of those fantastic seasons for them, but it has really been a good experience for them. Playing amongst the big teams in England. It's looking like we might just be having them going back to the championship if care is not taken. And looking at the last 3, Luton, Burnley, and Sheffield United, these are the last 3 teams on the table. Luton Town have only been able to win 4 games out of 19, which is not really a good statistics or good result for a club like that.
Yeah, it's not really a good one, but this is their first time in the Premier League. They have to just grow into the league. And when you look at it, when they started, they were the whipping boys. Before you know it, they started readjusting.
They got a good result against Liverpool.
And I think it was this September, October, that their manager was part of the nominees for the manager of the month. So, and they started climbing up the table, left the relegation zone, and they began to muster some good performances against some big sides. And I feel that's the way to go. That's the way to go. And it's one thing that I monitor their growth for a few years, I think about a decade till now, they are one team that if you give them another season or maybe 1 or 2 seasons in the Premier League, they will become those teams like Crystal Palace and Tottenham that grow into the league and that can have their own day against any opponent.
Okay, it's 18th minute already in this encounter, and still Chelsea leading Luton Town 1-0. And here's another person for Luton Town. Would that be the chance for them? And the referee has just given a free kick in a good position where Luton Town will fancy taking a shot in that position. There's Townsend and there's Townsend, there's Brown, and there is Ross Barkley. These are fantastic free kick takers, and this presents itself as a great opportunity for Luton Town to come back into this encounter against Chelsea.
If
17 minutes gone in that encounter, and Little as a free kick right now in a dangerous position.
Yeah, the free kick, I won't say it's unnecessary because the guy is running into the defense. Somebody had to stop him, and if the way you can stop a player without getting booked. And that was a good one to take from Cole Palmer, the goal scorer. But I don't see us Barkley converting this one. And Petrovic has shown that he is a good goalkeeper. And let's just see if he's going to keep this out or
And
maybe
here's a close free kick for Luton Town against Chelsea in this encounter. It's Petrovic against Ross Barkley there, the former Chelsea midfielder. Would he be getting one over his former team? Only time will tell. And it's Ross Barkley with the free kick, and it takes it, and it just sails wide over the goalpost, and it still remains 1-0 in favor of Chelsea in the 18th minute. Let's go straight to the starting 11. Luton Town starts with the 3-4-2-1 formation. That is more of being with the wing backs against Chelsea, while Pochettino favors a 4-2-3-1 formation for Chelsea. But there's no what's it called, Christopher Nkunku, and there's no
Sterling.
Modric, and there's no Sterling. But we have Noni Madueke, who gave a good account of himself in the last 20 minutes of that tie against Crystal Palace, starting this encounter.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Let the first 11 be based on performance. If a player is dropping in performance, you drop to the bench. That means it will send a message to you that, oh, this is a team whereby I can't afford to be having one day off, one day off.
Against Chelsea attacking against Luton Town, is called Palmer on the ball, the Broya on the ball, then sends one straight across the goalpost, but there was no Chelsea player to just tap that into the box. And still Chelsea were currently in possession. Malo Gusto on the ball there. Will they take a cross? He chose to pass that out and finds Gallagher, who goes straight to back in the end of Chelsea there, and is Disasi on the ball and back to the hands of Disasi. Disasi finds Malo Gusto there. Gallagher, sorry, Gallagher finds Malo Gusto and easily caught out there by Luton, but the referee has just spotted infringement there against Ross Barkley. It's the 19th minute already. Still Chelsea leading this encounter 1-0 against Luton Town. Looking at the first 20 minutes, we've seen the first 20 minutes of this encounter. What are the chances of Luton Town coming back into this encounter?
Yeah, when you look at Luton Town, they're a team that can grow into a game. And when they come at you, they can come at you real bad. And we saw their game against the champions, Man City. They got their goal, I think, early in the second half.
Yeah.
They began to, grow into the game. Before you know it, they started creating chances and they started scoring goals. It took Man City a lot of stress. They actually stretched the Man City team for the Man City team to come out. A slim victory, 2-1. So that means this team, if they can score against the defending champion, that means they can score against any team.
What a good chance for Luton Town to come back into that encounter, but Petrovic and the Chelsea defense were able to cut that out. And what another there from Thiago Silva. It was almost a costly one against Chelsea, but the goalkeeper Petrovic got that covered. And talking about Petrovic, Robert Sanchez is weeks away from coming back from injury. It's really going to be a big headache for the Chelsea manager.
Yeah, good headache, an headache that you want to have as a manager, knowing that your two goalkeepers are ready to take up the number one position. Not if you are seeing your regular goalkeeper go out injured and you start getting worried because you get you get underperformance from the reserve goalkeeper. So when you have this kind of competition, all you do is just let it be based on their performance. If you are doing well, you keep your shirt. If you are not doing well, you stay at the bench. Let it be performance based and not just your preference.
Okay, don't forget you can be a part of this conversation by dropping your message in our live chat, and we have some messages already. Solomon Joseph Kolpama, a player with Okpolo sense. Yeah, he has actually been one of the very best players for Chelsea this season, alongside Conor Gallagher. And
Gallagher,
talking about Gallagher, there are these speculations that Chelsea might just be selling him come next month to Tottenham Hotspur.
I don't understand why Chelsea is still thinking of selling Gallagher. And even if you are thinking of selling Gallagher, not to your direct rivals, Tottenham will refuse to sell Harry Kane to Chelsea.
And not
You
just
just
Harry
have
Kane
to,
alone, even Modric.
yes,
There was a time when Chelsea wanted to buy
yes,
Modric,
Modric, and they
and
didn't
they
sell.
sold him for a far lesser fee
Fee, yeah,
to
to
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid than to Chelsea. So why would you want to do the business with them? Because Gallagher will seriously make their team stronger and more of a title contender. We can see his work rate. I think Gallagher has assumed the work rate of almost getting close to the work rate of Kante in Chelsea because he works from the defense to the attack. Once the attacking midfielder gets injured, he steps up, lead the attack, and he's doing a good job. If we have all our players performing like Gallagher this season, Chelsea won't be where they are. That is one of the best performers we have this season. And you just are hell bent on because of FFP. You can find another way to balance your book. Not at the expense of a player that's giving his all and loves the club and wants to sweat and play for the badge. It's not all these guys that want to play for the badge.
Okay, so 23rd minutes already in that account, and it's still Chelsea leading 1-0 against Luton Town, courtesy of that goal from Cole Palmer. And yes, Luton Town were turning, we have regained possession against Chelsea. It's they cut out there by Casado, but one back by Luton Town. It's Brown with a cross into the box there, but easily cut out. But still, Luton Town were in possession. And there's Trousseau who takes one deep into the box. Another opportunity for Luton Town, but easily cut out there by Thiago Silva. And it's Chelsea who are eating on the counter against Luton Town, easily caught out there again, but the referee spotted an infringement against Luton Town, and it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea in the 24th minute of that encounter. Straight to the starting 11, Chelsea started with a 4-2-3-1 formation with the Petrovic in goal post. We have Malo Gusto playing as the right back, Ezo Disasi and Thiago Silva at the preferred central back today. Levi Colwill starts again as left back in this encounter. And straight to the midfield, we have Conor Gallagher, who's the standing captain for Chelsea, with Moises Caicedo in the defensive midfield position. We also have Nicholas Jackson playing on the wing, Cole Palmer playing as the 10, and Noni Madueke on the right wing for Chelsea. And we have Armando Broya as the low man striker up front today. Nicholas Jackson playing on the wing today.
Yeah, I think it's better to try him on the wings. Let's see, he has the pace and a little bit of being tricky. It can work for him. But when you look at the guys on the field of play, it's better Kopama play at that playmaker role than Jackson. And you have Noni too, who can do some trickery into the box. And but Broja, my issue with Broja is not in a match fitness form. He needs some game to even go into that level. This is going to be a really challenging season for Chelsea.
I guess it's really going to be a challenging season for Chelsea, and the match is already lightening up and looking challenging for Chelsea. Malo Gusto has just given out a free kick to Luton Town. And talking about Jacob Brown, who won that free kick, he has really been a handful player for Chelsea in this encounter. Alfred Dougty is standing on that free kick for Luton Town in a dangerous position with Elijah Adebayo and Gabriel Osher in the box. These are players who are capable of getting a header against Chelsea, and Luton Town takes the free kick and easily defended there by Levi Colwill, who nodded that out and put into the hands of Luton Town, and it's Gabriel Oshaw with the ball there and takes one into the box, but easily cut out there by Chelsea. But it's still Luton Town in possession in the 26th minute of this encounter, with Chelsea still leading this encounter 1-0, and the fans taking that throwing deep in the Chelsea out. And they take a fast one. It's Luton Town back still in possession and controlling the possession for the past 30 seconds of this game, and they take one back into their half wide. They try to restart attack, and they take a deep long shot into the box, and the Chelsea right back there, Malo Gusto, will be leaving that to go out for a goal kick, and Petrovic will be withdrawing that, will be getting that ball to restart game with a goal kick. And straight to Luton Town starting 11, Thomas Kaminski is the goalkeeper, and there's Tende Menji, Gabriel Oshaw, and Bell as the centre backs, while in midfield is Issa Kabore, Lokonga, Ross Barkley, and Alfred Dogsy in midfield. While up front we have Jacob Brown and Andros Troussel, and the lone man striker Elijah Adebayo starting this encounter. Looking at the big names in this team, that's Lokonga, the former Arsenal midfielder. Though everything didn't really work well for him at Arsenal, but he has actually been a new kind of player since joining Luton Town. And there's Ross Barkley, two experienced player, and Andros Townsend. These are experienced players. Probably they should be doing more for Luton Town, and not that position is not really justifying the kind of caliber of players these players are.
Yeah, it's not really justifying it, but they just came into this side. They need to really gel into the team. And when you look at it, there's a reason why Arsenal said Lukunja is not their standard. So that means even those players to their standard is limited. It's not as if they are that top performing players. Because if they are that top performers, their club will not leave them in the first place. And that was a
And
very
we have a
harsh tackle
first
on
yellow
Gallagher.
card in this encounter, and it's Jacob Brown will be picking that up for Luton Town over that wicked and dangerous tackle on the Chelsea captain, Conor Gallagher. And this game on in this encounter, we're currently in the 28th minute. The Chelsea will be starting play with a free kick in the other half of the stadium, and that has been taken back into the hands of Disasi, who goes back to his goalkeeper Petrovic with the ball right now. And it takes a straight one to Levi Colwill, who plays as the left back for Chelsea today, and it's Jackson Levi Colwill taking one pass within each other, and Levi Colwill passed there to Cole Palmer was an overheated pass, and his Lokonga on the ball there is trying to create an opening in the Chelsea defense, but couldn't get that done. And it's just Barkley on the ball and finds Oshaw there, and it's still
Oh, Sean the
oh,
ball.
that is Lukonga, sorry. And it's
Lokonga,
Lukonga
okay.
on the ball there and chose to go forward, and that met the wall of a Chelsea backline there. Kabore on the ball there right now, and finds another Luton Town player, Charles Townsend, and Townsend chose to go straight to the right hand of the stadium. And it's Luton Town who are currently enjoying the better share of possession against Chelsea in the 28th minute of this encounter. And Luton Town very close to the Chelsea box right now. They fancy a cross into the box, but they chose to pass that around without taking the ground. Finally, they took that cross deep into the box with this great another opportunity for Luton Town where he controlled there, but he couldn't just get that down. Talking about the former Tottenham player who enjoyed playing against Chelsea when he was at Tottenham. He scored a couple of goals against Chelsea and more than two against Chelsea when he was at Tottenham.
Yeah, well,
And
that
not just
was a
at Tottenham alone,
beautiful.
even at Crystal Palace also.
Yeah, even and that was a beautiful attempt. He tried to bring that ball down, but his hands, body movement
Yeah,
failed
left him
him
out
right
there.
there. And so, but it was a good one, and leaving Chelsea to restart play, and that is a long pass to Noni Madueke. Goes down, but the referee says play on, and then leaving Luton Town in possession of the ball. But that was a very very good block from the Chelsea player right there. It seems it's raining right
Yeah,
there
it's raining.
at
It's actually raining
Luton
right there
Town.
at Luton Town Stadium.
Yeah.
And talking about this young man, Jacob Brown, he has really been a handful player for Malagusto in this encounter. He has been taking the ball straight to the Chelsea right
Yeah.
back in this game, and not just against Chelsea. He has been one of the very best players for Luton Town this season.
Yeah, he has been one of the best players for Luton Town, doing very well, attacking the ball, using the wings very well. You know they play 7 men behind the ball. So when you play like that, you need strikers that can, attackers that can use it, maximize your space. And when you see the way Brown plays with his pace, his movement, his trickery, and you have to give it to Adebayo to his positioning. He is one player that is beginning to grow into the Premier League because he came with them from the Championship,
Yeah.
and now he's not a better player. And
And
Gallagher
it
is
looks like
currently
Gallagher
making
is
that.
currently injured for Chelsea, and Chelsea coach will be hoping his standing captain. Oh, that was a dangerous tackle from Jacob Brown, who picked up a yellow card on over a tackle on Gallagher. Also in this encounter, he really needs to be careful because any more tackle in this game might just be leading to him being sent off in this encounter. 30th minute approaching the 31st minute. It's a free kick to Luton Town. And Chelsea Medicals are still sweating on the captain, Conor Gallagher, and it will be a big miss should he be going out injured.
Yeah,
Chelsea currently have 10 senior players out injured. That is actually a big number.
yeah, that's a big number. You just have to look at it. Chelsea cannot continue like this, and there is one of those players that you can see his agility, his strength. How many players can survive that kind of a tackle? But he might not be able to finish this game because of the weight of that tackle on his ankle. But at least you will see him
There's a
always
good chance
sweating
for
it out
Luton
for
Town with this
Chelsea.
video opportunity for equalizer. Easily picked up by the Chelsea goalkeeper and confidently picked up there by Petrovic. It's really going to be a big headache for Pochettino and his coaching staff when Robert Sanchez come back. Look at that pick, though it was actually almost losing that,
Spilling.
but he was almost spilling that, but he got that when Petrovic will be restarting play for Chelsea right now and he's trying to connect one with Broya, but Broya couldn't just control that down and lost that out to Luton Town will be looking to control right from the midfield, and is Lukonga on the ball there, chose to go straight wide and find some Kabore, who is on the ball, the Burkina Faso winger, or the right back, sorry, playing more as a winger for Luton Town today, tries to take a cross, but met the body of Chelsea players. What a mistake there from Cole Palmer, and it's finally back in the hands of Luton Town, who are still enjoying the better share of the ball possession. Looking at the last 5 minutes, it has really been Luton Town who have upped their game against Chelsea.
Yeah, they want to come back into this game. They go down already. And he who's down no needs fall again. You just have to go for it. Try to come back into the game. And that's what they are doing. And they are doing a very good job so far at it. And Chelsea should at least try to take the game back to Luton Town, because
Straight
the
to the end
best
of
form of
Brown, well, Brown takes a cross into the ball, so easily caught out there by Chelsea. And it's Chelsea who are trying to clear their lines, but lost that out and back into the hands of Luton Town, who have been looking impressive in the last 5 minutes against Chelsea. And it's Luton Town staying in possession of the ball. And there is Adebayo, and he chose to go to the hands of Barkley. It's Barkley on the ball there. What will he do with the ball? Chose to hold on to it and try to call out the Chelsea players. And it's two Chelsea players attacking against him. And they finally gave that to Lukonga, who finds Doughty with the ball there. And still back in the hand of Luton Town, who will be looking to attack against Chelsea there. And another free kick being given out to considered there by Moises Caicedo, and it's Luton Town who has the free kick in another dangerous position against Chelsea right there in the 34th minute of this encounter.
Yeah, it's a free kick to Luton Town in a dangerous area, 25 meters out. But when you look at it, Chelsea are beginning to concede free kicks at the edge of the box. And I think they should be very, very careful going into tackles around the box 18. Because before you know it, you can lose concentration and concede even a penalty.
Even penalty.
Yeah. So they need to be careful. They should not be too harsh with their tackles. But sometimes you have to take one for the team. But in this situation, the game is still
yes, opportunity for us. Barkley takes a shot here, but easily cut out by Chelsea, and it's Townsend on the ball there. Townsend tries to take one, and into the box across from Townsend, and met there by a lot of blue, sky blue body there, and they take one back into the hands of Kaminski, the Luton Town goalkeeper. He gave a good account of himself against Manchester City, but against Manchester United, sorry, but fortunately they couldn't just take that victory in that encounter. But he has been a fantastic goalkeeper for Luton Town this season. Talking about Thomas Kaminski.
Yeah.
We are currently in the 35th minute of this encounter. 10 more minutes to go to halftime break, and still Chelsea leading 1-0 against Luton Town, courtesy of that goal from Cole Palmer for Chelsea in this encounter.
And that goal was just a loose ball, a loose clearance from the Luton player. He could have done better from that position. Rather clear your lines, but to restart the game with a pass, and you send the pass straight, and that was a very dangerous pass from Colway back to Petrovic, who just clears out, doesn't want to think about setting a very good pass right there. But is Pochettino looking worried? And I think he should be worried.
Hey, he needs to worry because Luton are having their best spell of the game, and they've had Chelsea,
almost
defending
15
more.
minutes now.
Yes, they've been having Chelsea defending for most of this last 10 minutes of this encounter. And still Luton were in possession of the ball. They chose to go straight into the Chelsea half, and it's looking like the up-throughs are really working magic for Luton Town in this encounter.
Yeah, they are working magic for Luton Town. Look at the wings. They've almost completely dominated the wings, and the cross are beginning to come in. And if Chelsea is not very careful, these are the situation when pressure keeps mounting. There's every tendency that you will collapse like a pack of cards. And if Luton Town comes back into this game this first half, they will have an edge to go ahead in this.
And one man who has really been quiet in this game has been Noni Madueke.
Yeah.
We've not really seen much going through him. And that begs the question, is it more better as a super sub than him starting for Chelsea? He hasn't really had good performance when starting for Chelsea since joining from PSV.
No, I think there was a game last season against Arsenal that he
Mm.
had a good game. It's not really more about Noni Madueke. It's about Luton Town controlling the midfield. The midfield today, so far, the midfielders have been chasing the game. It has been the Luton Town midfielders that are in control, both Lokonja and Ross Barkley, that has controlled the pace of the game so far. If the Chelsea midfielder can find time to settle down, not try to play on the counter,
Here's a
I think
counter of
Chelsea
attack
can.
for Chelsea there. Noni Madueke on the ball with an opportunity to get Chelsea the second goal here. And he chose to go through his man, and that is the second goal for Chelsea. Noni Madueke with a second goal. What a hit from the man who I termed as quiet in this encounter. We has just doubled Chelsea lead in this game. Just the same way he scored against Crystal Palace. Noni Madueke with a second goal for Chelsea right now against Luton Town in the
Now,
37th minute of this encounter.
now that's what you do as a coach. When you see a player, you know, the game before Crystal Palace, the presser, I think the game before Crystal Palace, Poch was saying if Noni Madueke wants to enjoy playing time, he needs to up his game.
Yeah.
And it brings him on against Crystal Palace, that wonderful performance. You show that, okay, when you perform very well, you earn it. And he has earned it. Said, now this is 2 goals in 2 games.
And
And
that is
that's
what
the way
you
to
get from
react.
him. When it comes to holding onto the ball and finding that position, Noni
Look at
Madueke
that shoot.
is very good at
This
that.
is being decisive. And that's one of the things I keep complaining about Sterling. Sterling and Jackson, you need to be decisive. When your decision is wrong, but decide first. And see, an indecision is no decision. Because when you don't decide, most likely the end will be very, so horrible than even when you decide. We can all see intention. His intention is to cut and shoot, and he did that. If he shoots there and they block the shot, there was an intention. That's a player that has grown to a certain level. Not Jackson. Jackson needs to grow, honestly.
Okay, Jackson needs to grow, and no doubt he needs to grow. Talking about the former Villarreal striker, but he's currently one of the Chelsea top scorers this season in the EPL. If not, he's actually Chelsea's top scorer in EPL this season. Talking about Nicholas Jackson. We're
Yeah.
starting on the wing today against Luton Town. Do you actually feel probably Miyako Modric should be starting this game on that wing instead of Jackson?
Jackson. Yeah, I think so, but I think he's playing Jackson today because he's going on the
And
African
I think probably
Nations
that
Cup.
should have been more reason why he should have rested him. Sorry.
No, you know that you don't know if Modric will play this game and get injured again. So you just want to maximize every opportunity you have. So give him a playing time. After this game is going to the Nations Cup, then Mukalo Mudrik can come back to his role. Because the more games a player, and that's a good chance
I
for
guess a good
Noni.
chance for Chelsea. Would that be the third goal for
Exactly.
Chelsea? And it's this Chelsea still in possession, but they couldn't just turn that
Offside.
possession to go as the refs, the fourth official has just flagged that an offside against Disasi, and still Chelsea who are currently leading. Look at that pass. Look at
That
that
was a
movement from Chelsea. Oh, he
This was
was
an
actually in the offside position.
yeah,
And yes,
disaster right there.
Chelsea who are back in possession, and that is Noni Madueke, and he finds Caicedo who goes straight to the hands of
Oh wait.
Colwill, and Colwill takes a long one into it, and still Chelsea in possession.
Oh.
I think Cole Palmer should have been doing better there. There was Broya who was making movement for him
Yeah,
there, but
he was predicting the run of
he
Noni.
couldn't spot the movement of Broya there,
Yeah.
and just lost that out for a throw into Luton Town. And let's go straight to see the ball possession or to see some of the statistics. It's Luton Town, surprisingly, who has the better share of ball possession with 51%, while Chelsea has just 49%. Luton Town has total 5 shots have a total number of 4 shots with 0 on target. Chelsea has 6 total shots and 6 shots on target today.
Yeah, 6 shots on target. And out of 6 shots on target, you get 2 goals. That's but we can't really grade them with this because they're only playing a team that is not experienced in the Premier League yet, Luton Town. Because one thing that's not fare well with Luton Town today is they are trying to be expressive when they should be pragmatic. Because if you look at them with Chelsea, player for player, talent for talent, they can't match Chelsea. And you want to be expressive against that kind of team. You will open loopholes in your defense that they can explore. And that's what has happened. They are 2 goals down already.
And 40 minutes gone already, 40 minutes gone in this game already with 5 more minutes to go. And there's a free kick too Luton Town again very close to the Chelsea box, and we have Mengi, Osho, and Adebayo all in the box waiting for that free kick from Ross Barkley to see if they can get one back for Luton Town in this encounter. We are approaching the 42nd minute of this game, which will leave us with 3 more minutes to go in first half. And Ross Barkley takes a deep one into the box, but that was another a wave there from Thiago Silva for Chelsea. It's going to be a corner kick to Luton Town, and it's Alfred Doherty will be taking that corner kick for Luton Town in the 42nd minute of this encounter. It's so much possible to see if Luton Town will be getting one back against Chelsea.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the goalkeeper Petrovic. He has really been fantastic
and
for
that's
Chelsea.
a corner
That is the
kick.
corner kick being taken. And yes, the pass with that brilliant equalizer, but easily cut out by the Chelsea players. And it's going to be another corner kick to Luton Town. What an opportunity that fell into the hands of Jacob Brown there for Luton Town, where he could just connect that to the goal on target. Sorry, and let's see if that is actually going to be a corner kick, not or is there any VR check on that?
Let's see. I don't know what's happening. It seems there's an issue with the fans or something.
Okay.
So let's see what the.
Let's look at that again. It looks like there was a pull. There was a pull right there in the box.
I
don't think that will be given as a penalty against Chelsea there. That was Colwill, right? Yes, that was Colwill. And is that not Osho there or Kabore having a pull on themselves right there in the box? Let's see if VR will be giving that as a penalty up to Luton Town in the 43rd minute of this encounter. And the VR is still checking that, and let's see what the final decision will be from the VAR team. And the referee
says
kick. It's a corner kick, not a penalty to Luton Town. And Luton Town will be preparing to take this corner kick and throw one into the box to see if they can get a late one back against Chelsea. And that has finally been taken. And the referee has just cited an infringement in the Chelsea box. It's going to be Chelsea will be restarting play with a free kick right there from the box.
Yeah, good defending. We've seen Chelsea concede so many goals from the set piece situation. Corner kicks, free kicks, and penalties. But it seems today there's an improvement, but we can't really grade is Luton Town we're playing against. Maybe Chelsea consistently, if they can just spring up consistent performances like this, maybe take your chances as early as possible.
Yeah.
Because I see the game against Wolves. If Chelsea are taking their chances like this, Chelsea will be winning that game.
And that's another free kick being given out by another Chelsea player. Colwill. And it is Levi Colwill who has just given out a free kick to Luton Town again. Lot of free kicks have been given out by Chelsea in this encounter, and they really need to be careful with how they go into these tackles.
Yeah, they really need to be careful. And another thing is, it's not so comfortable when you are playing a player out of this.
And he talked about it yesterday, talking about him playing on the left back and how uncomfortable he is there, because he says it's a different ball game from him playing as a central back. And right there on the left wing, he marries the line, and the passes come straight to the line. And before he makes his decision, this and that are always time taking. So probably he's still talking about him wanting to move back into his favorite position.
And as far as I'm concerned, yes, the two left back are injured. So he has to understand that for now he has to deputize.
But there's still Ian Martin on the bench.
Yeah, Ian Martin, his future is not secure. Like he's thinking of leaving the club. And you can't just be giving a player playing time at the detriment of your own, because you want to build him to grow into that role. When he grows, another team now takes him and just keep profiting from your hard work. So it doesn't
talking about Ian Martin, Borussia Dortmund are very much interested in a young Dutch defender, and they are all out to get in this January. Let's just hope they'll be able to get a favorable price tag between them and Chelsea, because I really want to see that young man playing back. Wow, that was a bad tackle on Jackson.
Yeah, wow, just really harsh tackle right there. It was just lucky to be able to play.
It was just lucky. There. And yes, Jackson on the ball there and tries to play 1-2 with Broya there, and easily cut out for a Chelsea throwing. We have the additional minutes. The referee says it's Luton Town, so I'm throwing 5 minutes additional time in the first half. We have 5 more minutes to play after the first 45 minutes regulation time to play in this encounter. It's still Chelsea 2, Luton Town 0.
Yeah, Chelsea 2, Luton Town 0. It has been a game that Luton Town has come to the party, made it more interesting for us, and for us to see the way they've taken the scoreline so far has not done justice to
Mm-hmm.
the play on the field of play. And this is how you want to see a big team play. Even when they are dominating, your opponent is dominating you, even at their own home ground. You still do the needful, which is converting your chances. And it's Chelsea going on an attack with Broja running into the box. But that was good defending from the Luton Town player
As
right there.
finally the throw into Chelsea in that encounter, and it's Chelsea who will be having to take that throw in the 47th minute of this encounter. 2 minutes gone out of 5 minutes to be played in this first half, and that throw was fastly taken by Chelsea, and the referee will be having to make a decision here. It looks like it's another Chelsea throwing against
And you
Luton
can
Town,
see
and this time
Jackson
around,
looking like
yeah,
he's
it's
leaping.
limping. I think he's probably having a feel of that injury, and Jackson takes the throw in for Chelsea, and it's a foul throw from Nicholas Jackson.
You know,
No, you can.
when
No, you can actually give him. You can actually forgive him for that because
yeah, because he's leaping.
he's not a defender. He's a striker. So
But every player is an academy thing. Every player should know how to throw the ball.
okay.
Every player, no player is
Probably
exempt.
you can throw into one of Jackson's problem right now. Chelsea, Kabore takes the throw in there and rightly takes it. Not a wrong throw in there and finds Mengi who goes back to the goalkeeper Kamiski who goes and finds Gabriel Shaw finds Bell, and Bell will be moving to the hands of Doughty, and Doughty sends one deep and finds is that looks like Barkley who fancy one against the Chelsea defenders, and he takes a cut into the box and a cross into it, a low cross into the box, but there was no Luton Town player there to meet that. And Chelsea are clearing their lines, but they spill that in the box, and it's Barkley on the ball playing between the Chelsea box, and it's Chelsea who are finally being able to clear their lines, but still playing dangerously within their own defense, and they take a short one out of the box, and still Chelsea in possession through Gallagher there. And Gallagher with the ball. What will he do? Chose to find Malo Gusto on the
Broja.
Broya on the other side of the wing, and Broya trying to hold one against Mengi there. And let's see what Broya will make. He beats Mengi on his way, and still playing very close to the Luton Town's corner kick, and back is still being played between the Chelsea boys, and Chelsea were moving back to the midfield, and they find Caicedo on the ball. Caicedo goes back to find Thiago Silva, who finds Cole Palmer. It's Cole Palmer who has one assist and a goal in this encounter, and still an opportunity for Chelsea. Would have been the third goal, but that shot from Gallagher was met by a lot of red bodies on his way going there, and still Chelsea were in possession of the ball.
Yeah.
48 minutes approaching the 49th minute of this encounter. It's still Chelsea leading 2-0.
Yeah, Chelsea leading 2-0 with Malo Gusto right there, who finds Casado. Casado sends a long one to level. Colwell on the left back, makeshift position today. And Thiago Silva, who has been not so the Thiago Silva we used to know today. He has been shaky, but when you see quality, even on their bad days, you still see them do the needful. So that's Jackson right there, who finds Noni Madueke, but the pass was an overheated pass, and Noni Madueke couldn't get that, and it's straight into the last minute of additional time, and right there you see Chelsea 2, Luton Town 0, and Chelsea to restart the game from the throwing spot, and Malo Gusto does a fast one, and straight to Kopama, who turns into the box, but sends it back to Gallagher and Casado. It looks like Chelsea are okay with the 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like okay
lead
with
at
2-0
halftime.
lead at halftime. That is a very good result for Chelsea, though the performance hasn't really justified what the scoreline is for the Chelsea, for the Blues. They really need to grow into this game in the second half. And straight to the comment section, we have Benedict Boniface, all eyes on Chelsea, and we also have Tema Yasha, Chelsea is bad. Chelsea is B. Sorry, Chelsea is B. Is what she wrote. Okay, that's halftime in that game
Chelsea is
between
B.
Chelsea's B. Yeah, that's halftime in that game between Chelsea and Luton Town, and it's Chelsea leading 2-0, courtesy of that goal from Cole Palmer and the second one from Noni Madueke. And it's been English boys who have done justice for Chelsea in this first half.
And
2-0 the lead at halftime.
And the two of them left-footed players. Under 20, I think 23 players for England. And it's just when you just get your chances. That was the first chance Noni Madueke will have in the game. And they blasted into
You know,
the roof
I was
of
still talking about him not really being in this
Yeah.
encounter, and he just gave us
and he
that
just showed.
that beautiful goal from him. That was a good take from him.
Look at that
Reminds
beauty.
me
That's
of
a
no.
so
It reminds me of a certain agent
Ajan
Robin.
Robin. Yeah, no nonsense player. Be decisive. Your killer instinct has to be top notch. And the Atalanta just won that game against Lecce, a goal to nil. And it's their talisman,
It's also
Lookman,
Ademola's Lukman
and
last
he's
game
going
going to
for
the
the
Nations
AFCON
Cup.
right now.
Yeah,
So
he'll be going
they
for the
will
AFCON.
really miss him. No, those are the players that they will miss in their club side, and especially Musala and Musala too will be greatly missed. And you have to talk about some teams. I see. We need to talk about this topic. CAF has to start thinking of hosting the Nations Cup
No,
in
no,
the summer.
I think they changed the timetable to summer. I think the Nations Cup was supposed to be was supposed to held during the summer, but it has to do with the weather situation in Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah,
And we have to look at our weather situation here.
yeah,
This is where you have the dry season. When it comes to around May, June, well, during the summer, we are in rainy season in Africa.
yes, we have that, but we can build our facilities. The technology has really evolved. We shouldn't be having that kind of excuse at this modern age. Partners with companies that can invest in the game, give us good pitches that you can play football on, even through the rain. You see the Europeans, even winter, we watch games, and the games are still go on. So I think that's not good enough excuse. The African game needs to grow and grow beyond all those flimsy
Okay, you can hear that
excuses.
from here, mates. And the AFCON starts on January 13, and you can trust us on Premier Sport Fan Center. We'll be here to give you live watch along and analysis of those games. And we'll also be giving you content right there from Cote d'Ivoire during the Nations Cup. So trust to stay with us on this channel for interesting contents right there from Cote d'Ivoire during the Nations Cup. And we saw the Nigerians, what's it called, final 25-man list yesterday. And there have been a lot of questioning over some players missing and some player making it to the Nations Cup. Before we go back to the match, before we go back to the game between Chelsea and Luton Town, let's talk about that Nigeria final squad. The goalkeeper, we have Stanley Nwabali, who will be making his debut for the Super Eagles. He's here to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Where it's actually been
I
one
think
of the
he plays in the league,
no, he plays in what's it called, in the South Africa League.
South African league. Yeah. But one thing I really think will not be profitable to Nigeria is the Nigerian league players. You need to start giving them a sense of belonging. That if you perform well in the league, you can get a step.
I love what you say. If you perform well in the league, but we've seen lots of what's it called, arguments and eyebrows over this squad, over them, over Pasero and NFF not calling the local based players into the league. Well, it begs the question: are we professional enough? Are this player good enough to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria? It's a different ball game when you're playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and a different professional level when you're playing in our local league. Is our local league professional enough to produce players to play in the Super Eagles?
The league is actually growing gradually.
Growing.
It's not where it used to be. But at the same time, Eyama was also in this same league.
That was 2003, and the league was far better. You're talking about an Eyimba team that went on to win, what's it called, the African Cup of Nations. The CAF Champions League. When was the last time a local club in Nigeria did well in the CAF Champions League?
Yeah, I understand your position, but looking at this, one of the reasons why Nigerian league is not getting the best is the way it has been managed. But management alone cannot just take away the shine of the players that are good, because no matter how bad the league is, there are still very good players in that league, and you can't deny them of access because of what the administrators are doing. That won't be fair to football, and that won't be fair to them. But at the same time, yes, the league has to improve. But as of now, I still think, okay, we were at the Super 8. Those two goalkeepers did very well that day.
We have Olaleke Ojo, who has been part of the team almost all the time of the Imba. He's right there in the team going to the Nations Cup.
Right.
And he's the only home-based player going to the Nations Cup for Nigeria. Though I'll read out the 25-man list of the Super Eagles out on this program, but you can join us on Talk Sport tomorrow where we analyze this whole player situation for the Super Eagles of Nigeria going into the Nations Cup. A lot of players are also missing in the Nations Cup. Cote d'Ivoire left out Bailey and Wilfried Zaha for
Yeah.
the Nations Cup also.
Yeah, Wilfred Zaha has not really been the Wilfred Zaha we used to know. So I think they need to do better, honestly. I mean Zaha and Bailey. Bailey is
And yes,
clubless
Bailey
right
has,
now.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
he'll be completing a move to Villarreal
yeah.
and it's any moment from now.
For Besiktas to actually
Release him.
release him.
But you know,
Uh,
he had his time with injuries when he was at Manchester United also.
yes,
Okay,
injuries.
let's go straight to this 25-man list because if I'm giving Yemai this time, he will talk for the next 30 minutes analyzing what is going to happen in the Nations Cup. But that is a snippet of what you get when the Nations Cup starts on January 13. We'll be here to give you interesting analysis of those matches coming up from in Cote d'Ivoire. The Super Eagles terms it, let's do it again. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see if they can do
But we
it
will see
again.
what they want to do again. Are they going to break Nigerians
Okay,
hearts again?
25 man list includes three goalkeepers: Stanley Wabali of Chipa United in South Africa, Francis Uzor of Omonia FC Cyprus, Olorunleke Ojo, the only best player who plays for Enyimba FC here of Aba here in Nigeria. In defenders, we have Olaoluwa Aina who plays for Nottingham Forest, Chidozie Awazim who plays for Boavista FC in Portugal, Bright Osai Samuel who plays for Fenerbahce FC Turkey, William Trust Ekong, who plays for PAOK of Salonika in Greece, Bruno Oyemiachi, who plays for Boa Vista FC in Portugal, Kenneth Omeru, who plays for Kasim Pasa in Turkey, Oluwashemi Logo Ajayi, who plays for West Brom Albion in England, Calvin Bassey, who plays for Fulham FC in England, and Saidu Sanusi, who plays for FC Porto in Portugal. While the midfield is a lane one with just five midfielders: Wilfried Ndidi, who plays for Leicester City in England, Raphael Oyedika, who plays for Club Brugge in Belgium, Joe Aribo, who plays for Southampton FC, Frank Onyeka, who plays for Brentford, and Alex Iwobi, who plays for Fulham FC in England. While up front we have Ahmed Musa, who plays for Sivaspor FC in Turkey. Victor Osimhen, who is the current African Footballer of the Year, plays for Napoli FC. Kelechi Iheanacho, who plays for Leicester City. Sadiq Omar, who plays for Real Sociedad. Moses Simon, who plays for FC Nantes, Ademola Lookman, who plays for Atlanta, Samuel Chikwueze, who plays for AC Milan, and Victor Boniface, who plays for Bayer Leverkusen in Germany. Join us tomorrow on Talk Sports when we analyze these players and what Nigeria stands in the Nations Cup tomorrow. Back to the game between Luton Town and Chelsea, which is Chelsea who are currently leading in that encounter 2-0. Let's talk about two men who has actually been quiet in this encounter. It's the two strikers, Armando Broya and Elijah Adebayo.
Yeah, Armando Broja, not so quiet Armando Broja. You've seen him get into the game, made some one or two movements, trying to be tricky. But the defense has, they've really done a good job on him. They saw that he is the go-to man for this game. And they've actually successfully almost marked him out of the game. But when you look at Adebayo too, Thiago Silva and Disasi, especially Disasi, because Thiago Silva has been shaky today. But in his shakiness, you still see those good defensive blocks. Those good defensive clearance, though not the best clearance, but at least a clearance to the final clearance from another player. So Adebayo has been kept quiet. He is very good on the air. Like, he's
Yeah,
very,
very
very
good.
good on the air. So when you see Thiago Silva always jumping, attacking, and his area duels, Thiago Silva is very good. So the two attackers has been recognized as the danger men, and they've done a good job on them.
Okay, talking about the ground duels and area duels of Adebayo in this game. He has only won 1 out of 4 of ground duels against the Chelsea centre backs, and he has won 1 out of 3 area duels against the Chelsea centre backs in this game. So it shows Thiago Silva and Disasi have done a very good work over on Elijah Adebayo. But where he has 100 over 100 is accurate passes in this game. 7 over 7 accurate passes.
Yeah, his hold up play, you have to give it to him. Is this out for out striker, prolific striker. He's one player that if he grows into the league, most likely we might have a very good striker at our hands. Even Broja would have been a good striker too, if not for injuries. Broja needs to play for the rest of this season because before he can start to smell his form that he was before. And that's one thing about ACL. It can really be a career-threatening injury, but it takes the heart of a lion, a fighter, a player that is ready never to give up, to actually come back from an ACL and give their wolves. We saw Ronaldo Delima go out ACL, came back, and there was still very, very good and still came back to the Ronaldo we used to know. So ACL injuries, career threatening, and there are a lot of ACLs this season. Why? The number of games has increased. UEFA, FIFA, CAF, all of them sitting in those boards. They need to sit
And
down and start
there might
thinking.
just be European Super League coming on
Only,
as well.
yeah,
So.
coming on too. Even in that choked calendar, there's this. Even the summer that they were meant to rest, you rush them back. They want to go and make money in the America. They want to go and make money in the Asia, and you can't blame them. Every businessman want to make money, but at the same time, you need to consider the health of your workers, which are the footballers. They train day in, day and night. To beat the first team, it has to be in training. So their muscles are working every day. Their ACL, their crucial ligament is working. That's why sometimes you just pack up, even our generators. When you keep working, you keep using them.
I'm talking
They
about
can
money.
pack
Money runs
up,
the
man.
game of football. Let's
Yeah,
look at the two goalkeepers in this game. Thomas Kaminski and Jože Petrovic in this encounter. Petrovic has had a quiet game, not really faced anything. Zero saves, zero punches in this game. And he has made zero high claims in this encounter. But he had 31 touches in this game.
yeah, only touches for Petrovic because of the presence of those
Mm.
defenders. Disasi has done a good job today. He's the power player, strength. But Thiago Silva is more of the technique, positioning defenders because he can't really play with more strength now because he's aging. But with the way he reads the game, you have to give it to Thiago Silva. 39, still playing like this. Top-notch performance. The defense has really shielded Petrovic. Not that Luton didn't take the game to Chelsea. They created chances, but the defense has come to the party and protected the goalkeeper. I don't think there's a shot on target.
Yeah, they have zero shot on target. And talking about the second goalkeeper, Thomas Kaminski, he has faced a lot in this first half. Made 4 good saves against Chelsea, zero punch, zero eye claims, and saves from the box is 3.
Yeah, save from the box is 3, and he has also conceded 2
Two
goals.
goals.
And those goals, there were nothing he could do about
Yeah.
it. I think he saved the first attempt. And the player, instead of for him to go for clearance, you want to set a pass and you are not so sure. And you give a very, very informed Kopama that kind of pass. It's as if he's a Chelsea teammate. And give it to him at that kind of position. And you just have to give it to Kopama. The execution was nearly perfect. And Chelsea was up. It was that first goal that gave birth to the second goal because Chelsea was now calm to actually read the game. Luton Town will open up for more errors, and they considered the second goal. But second half, one thing Chelsea must avoid is early second half goal for Luton.
You can hear that from here, mate. One to Chelsea must avoid that the second half is early second half goal for Luton Town. Looking at how they ended the first half, they ended it with lots of ball possession handling in the first half. So they might come into the second half and just hold on to Chelsea. And there's Enzo Fernandez who is back on the bench for Chelsea today. At any point do you expect him to be thrown into this encounter?
I think second half, he has Enya, and when you understand how Enya works, you don't want to stretch it. So when it's time to come on, maybe a 65, 70 minutes, or maybe 75, he'll just come have a taste of the action. And the next game, I don't expect him to also start, except if Gallagher cannot start the game. You saw Romeo Lavia too.
Yeah,
He's
he's
out.
back. He's back injured with a thigh injury,
Injury,
and the
but
coaches and the medics are really sweating on him to see if he
his
can come back
fitness.
as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you have to look at it. One player we have missed that has not played for us is Lavia. Because when you see when he
And he was
came
so
into
composed.
that,
The composure was just there.
you see that I think that is why the board is contemplating selling Gallagher. Because they know that Romeo Lavia will come into that spot, sit there and play very well. But what they don't understand is you are predicting. You see, what you know is better than what you don't know yet, but you think will come out right. What if Lavia comes and becomes shaky, and we have a player that we need a lot of time to actually go into the game? So I think what Gallagher will give us, Lavia can't give us. Gallagher can give us something going forward. That is, if there's no playmaker, Gallagher can go there and do a good job. But Lavia is more of the defensive player. So I don't think it's a good decision letting Gallagher go.
Okay, so start of the second half, and we'll be here for the next 45 minutes to give you another interesting watch along of this game between Chelsea and Luton Town. Luton Town has just made two substitutions in this game. They brought in Chidozie Ogbene and T Tai Chong, the former the Manchester United midfielder, into this encounter.
Yeah, they want to score. You have to increase the number of bodies up front. Take the risk and you see if it pays off. And we'll just see if they can
But
actually
looking
come
at the
back
two
with this game.
substitutions they made, for Chong it was Issa Kabore who was withdrawn,
Yeah,
and for Chigozie is the Jacob Brown who has been everywhere against Chelsea
but
being
it's on a
withdrawn.
yellow card.
But just looking at these two substitutions,
Yeah.
are they actually good substitutions to be made by
Yeah, they
Luton
are
Town?
good. You are going two goals down. You don't want to get a red card. Brown, he survived that tackle on Gallagher. I think the manager would have seen that. And he has to just do a quick one right there so that it doesn't fall to the source of going 10 man down, also 2-0 down. So, and if he gets another yellow card, he will be missing the next match. So, it's just the best thing because most likely the coach knows that they might not be able to come back in this game. And if you lose 3 points here, you don't want to lose another important player.
Okay,
So
let's see if
that's
they
it.
can come back in this encounter against Chelsea, and there's not Madueke on the ball, but he couldn't just hold on to that and it's out for a throw in
And he was
too.
complaining of the pass.
Yeah, that looks overweighted. It looks like an overweighted pass to Noni Madueke. Just the starting 11 remains unchanged in the second half, as we still have the 11 players who started the first half continuing in the second half. 46 minutes, we're in the second minute of second half already in this game, and still Chelsea were leading comfortably against Luton Town 2-0.
Yeah.
How big of an inspiration with this, back-to-back victories for Chelsea be?
That's what you want to when you want to have confidence in the team. It increase the confidence of the players. Winnings improve them themselves personally because the mentality will be there, the cohesion will be there, the self-belief will be there. Then it is better you play this not so small teams, but the weaker teams, and amount the points from them, build momentum. Once you get to a certain level of momentum, when you face the bigger teams, you will do better. And you see this Chelsea team that they've not been bad against the big sides. They've had some fair results, but not the best, but some fair results. And you
Yeah,
see Chelsea going on an attack with, I think that's
That's
Malo
Malo
Gusto,
Gusto
runs
into the
into the
box.
box, and he passed the ball right there. But that was good defending from the Luton Town player right there. Leaving was Barkley to set a pass to his teammate, who
Chong.
turns among two Chelsea midfielders and runs into the box like that and sends a pass down to Townsend. Townsend crossed the ball straight to Adebayo, but let's see, and that
Wow,
shot
what a
was
good
blocked.
block there from
Kowe.
Chelsea. And that was Chigozie Ogene with a chance for Luton Town. And
Mm.
that was easily blocked there by the Chelsea defender, Thiago Silva. Look at that run from Chong.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
a
that
beautiful
pass.
one.
Look at that cross from Andre Trossen. And look at that hold up play from Adebayo.
Adebayo.
And that was what we were just saying during the
Yeah.
halftime break. Where a chance for Ogene to set up the ball rolling for Luton Town. But
Yeah.
fortunately, he had Thiago Silva, who has just given Luton Town an early corner kick in this game. Fourth corner kick for Luton Town in this encounter, zero for Chelsea in this game.
Yeah, that explains how
Dominance.
Luton Town has been dominant
He
in
has a
this
corner
game.
kick being taken and easily cut there by Petrovic, and he'll be handling that comfortably and waiting to see who he'll be throwing that
And
to
talking about
as the
Sanchez,
49th minute
this
of
is
the
one of
second
the
half.
issues I have with him.
Handling.
Corner kicks. When you see that there's danger, come out and handle the ball. But most of the times, you will see Sanchez stay on his line. And Chelsea has considered some silly goals from corner kicks that the goalkeeper could have saved the day. We saw Czech do a lot of it. Comes out, hold the ball, and prevent danger. And I think this Petrovic, as far as I'm concerned, Sanchez will go back to the bench.
He is back in the hands of Chelsea right now. Is Disasi on the ball and finds Thiago Silva, who looks straight into run into the box, into the middle of the field, but goes back to the goalkeeper Petrovic, and who has been fantastic with his distribution of the ball. And he finds his captain Gallagher, who goes back to the hands of Petrovic, and Petrovic will be making a decision to go straight into the midfield, but easily cut out there by Oshaw for Luton Town. Chong on the ball there, but easily sandwiched by the Chelsea midfielders. and it's Chelsea who are currently in possession of the ball. Disasi on the
Malagusto.
Malagusto on the ball there, and Chelsea runs direct into the box and finds Noni Madueke will be set a run against the Luton Town defender, and it's Malagusto out there with a cross, but easily cut out by Luton Town and back in the hands of Malagusto there, as Malagusto finds Gallagher, and Gallagher running cylinders there and chose to go for a cross, and Chelsea with a first corner kick in this encounter. 50 minutes gone, we are approaching the 51st minute of this encounter. The still Chelsea leading 2-0, and Chelsea has their own first corner kick in this encounter.
Yeah, first corner kick in this encounter that will be taken by Gallagher. And Chelsea have shown that they can also score from corner kicks. They've gotten some few goals in this season from corner kick. Let's see if this one will add to the long list of the goals Chelsea has scored from the corner kick. But Gallagher plays it a fast one to Noni. Noni finds Kopama. Kopama shoots! But it's way off target.
Way off target. He couldn't just get his precision right and calculation right from that corner kick, from that big good shot from there from Kopama. Yeah. That's a goal kick to Luton Town right there in the 51st minute of this encounter. Yeah. And the game has started exactly the way it's ended in the first half. Yeah. Luton Town handling and controlling the ball very well, but Chelsea looking like the team that might just break might just break and score the next goal in this encounter.
Yeah, it looks like Chelsea, and you can see that the improvement is there now in Chelsea midfield. The first half, Luton midfielders were really dominant of the midfield, but Chelsea is beginning to come at them and try to show that, oh, we are a team that has the quality to actually hurt any opposition. And another player that you have to give it to today has been Caicedo. Caicedo has been strong on the marking. Maybe not on the playing, but I think he needs to improve on the playing. But he has been strong on the marking, on the tackles, and knowing when to go in for those tackles that he could take one for the team. And he has done a good job.
He has done a very good work, and is back into the hands of Kamiński, the goalkeeper of Luton Town, will be looking to reset play right there in the 52nd minute, and it takes a long one into the Chelsea half, and looking to get Townsend on the ball. Malagusto hold on to the ball there, and there's an infringement on Malagusto there, and the referee has just spotted that Townsend has just given out a free kick to Chelsea, and Disasi will stand on the ball, and Chelsea not wasting not in a rush to kick that out or to restart play. Yeah. And Disasi will be standing on that and leaves it, and it goes back to his goalkeeper Petrovic in this encounter. 53 minutes gone already. It's still just leading 2-0. Yeah. Probably in the 60th minute we might be seeing some substitution from Chelsea in this game.
Yeah, I don't think the 60 minutes spot you want to make a substitution, because if a team is playing well, defending well, you don't want to change until maybe you see a player that is tired or something. And this defense has been playing well, blocking every loophole. I don't think they've gotten a shot on target yet.
Yeah, they have to have a shot on target in this encounter.
So, you have to give it to them. You don't want to change a side that is doing well. But one thing is, at 75 minutes, I think Enzo should come in and just let them mark out the front of the box.
Here's a corner kick to Luton Town. Doty will be taking that, and we can see the rush of Luton Town players moving into the Chelsea box. Will this be an opportunity for Luton Town to get one back in this game? Doty with a corner kick and takes a long one. Is being defended there by the Chelsea players, and is still back in the hands of Doty. Oh, fancy taking one, but he goes straight across the defense and finds Lukonga, who goes straight and finds Osho. Is a shot on the ball, then goes back to the hands of Lukonga. And what will Lukonga do? Just to hold on to the ball and finds Osho, who is on the ball right now. And Osho takes one straight into the midfield where he finds Chong there, and it's Chong who is running against the Chelsea defense and finds Chigozie Ogene there. Disasi just lost that, just defended that very well. And it's going to be another corner kick to Luton Town. Too many corner kicks for Luton Town in this encounter. Yeah. And I just hope Chelsea won't be conceding one of these corner kicks.
Yeah, that's the way to go from Luton Town. You just want to pile the pressure on your opponent so that they can collapse like a pack of cards. And I think if this pressure continues like this, that means Poch has to react from the bench. Because you don't want them to score a goal early this second half, so that it won't give them belief that they can actually come back into this game. And you saw the way Chelsea lost against Arsenal, 2-0 up like this, and they ended the game.
He also could be taken by Luton Town, but easily caught there by Petrovic. Looking at how much he grows into confidence since
Yeah,
his first game against Everton, where he conceded
yeah,
that
that
goal.
go, yeah.
But he has been growing in leaps since then.
Honestly, you have to give it to him. I can't really say this is the error he has made since he started playing. He has done a very good job. Really doing his own job low key without the noise. And you just
Well,
have to give it to
that's
him.
as easily won out, cut out there. As Bisasi was just wandered back for Chelsea. Noni Madueke tries to run around his man there, which is Lukonga, but easily going back to the hands of Disasi. Disasi finds Thiago Silva, who takes a long one across the line, but easily won there by Luton, will be turning defense into attack. Chong has actually been a very big fantasy player since coming in for
Yeah.
Luton, connecting the midfield and attack together.
Yeah.
But that was easily caught out by against Chigozie. It's going to be a throw into Chelsea. One there by Colwill, who will be taking a fast one and finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo takes one straight into the other half, and where he finds Broya. It's Broya who tries to release his, Jackson, but couldn't get him. And just the referee has just spotted an infringement against Broya. Looking at Broya and Jackson this encounter, both has been disappointing.
Both really disappointing. I think Chelsea is currently playing a short too. And you need to start thinking of bringing Mukalo Modric, because Mukalo Modric will add something to the defense. He can mark. So I think anytime from now, we should be seeing either Jackson and a Chelsea player is down. It seems it's Jackson.
It looks like it's Jackson. I think that substitution should have been made at
I think that tackle.
Yes, that tackle. Looking at the fact that he's going to the Nations Cup and he's in the Senegalese final squad. So I think it needs to be protected by the Chelsea team. 57th minute, and that is an offside call against Luton Town. And we can see two Chelsea players warming up. It's Raheem Sterling and Ako Modric. There's also Nkuku on the side warming up. Probably we might just be seeing the three players.
If I'm the Chelsea manager, with what Sterling did against Wolves, you see, he has not started still.
He went out, he was out against what's it called, against Crystal Palace due to accumulated cards.
Yes, but this game, he should be starting on a normal day. He's available, but he's not on the field.
Yeah, you don't really change your winning team.
Yeah,
Noni Madueke gave a good account of himself against what's it called. So
and
he deserves to start this encounter. Rightly deserves to start this encounter. And it's Luton Town who takes a long one into the Chelsea half. Will this be another opportunity? And that is Adebayo on the ball and easily won and easily lost also. And it's going to be an infringement against Adebayo. Colwill has been fantastic today against Luton Town.
Yeah,
probably we can just say maybe it's because they are playing against Luton Town.
Yeah, Luton Town too is not really that easy a team to play against. We've seen look at it took Arsenal the last kick of the game to get that winner. So they are not an easy squad to play away at. And Chelsea has done a good job so far.
And Chelsea are yet to have a shot on target in the second half, playing about 10 to 15 minutes in the second half, but yet to muster out a shot on target.
Yeah, you see, Chelsea is now reserved to defending. Sometimes when games we saw Man City defend against Luton.
Yes, going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. You can see the frustration on the face of Doty there. Probably felt he should be doing better there. And it's going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. And it's Petrovic will be standing on that ball in the 59th minute of this encounter. We are approaching the 60th minute, which means we've seen 1 hour of football being played right there in the Luton Town Stadium, and still just leading in this encounter 2-0. Do you by chance see Luton Town scoring one in this game?
Yeah, very possible. With the way they are taking the game to Chelsea, it's really possible they score one. And looking at Jackson now, look at the way he lost that ball. He's just looking for necessary referee trying to come to his rescue.
And yes, Adebayo on the ball and goes the fastest one against Thiago Silva, but he chose to pass it to Tong there. And Chong was trying to get one in between the Chelsea side. And here's another opportunity for Chelsea to go get the third goal. Broya running against the Luton Town defender. What Broya make against it is Broya still on the ball there, and that was easily cut out there by Gabriel Osho. Then because that Gabriel Osho should be playing for the Super Eagles, but let's see maybe after the Nations Cup if he'll be called into the Super Eagles team. It's going to be a throw into Chelsea right now in the 60th minute of this encounter.
I think it's an infringement.
Yeah, it's on infringement.
It's
Okay,
an
it's on
infringement
infringement on the Chelsea
on the
player,
Chelsea
and it's going to
player
be a free kick
to
to
Chelsea.
Chelsea right
And
there.
then talking about Gabriel Shaw, the first thing is, does he wants to play for the Super Eagles too? Because many of these guys, they want to play for the English national team. But
From
because
Luton Town?
yeah, it's
Wow.
possible. Because
And we can see Chelsea preparing
England
the
give
first
them,
substitution, and it's going to be Christopher Nkuku, who will be
I
thrown in
think
by,
Broja or Jackson
yeah,
should be
one of
out.
Broya or Jackson will be going
Or
out.
maybe the two of them.
Definitely, one of them will be going out.
Yeah.
Yes, still Chelsea in possession of the ball, and it's Jackson running riot against the Luton Town defenders. Where a chance for him to take a shot and takes one straight into the hands of Kaminsky. And that is
Looks more
Jackson.
like a back
Yeah,
pass.
that is looking more like a back pass from the Chelsea striker, the big Chelsea striker. And this Kaminsky who finds his defender there, and it's Luton Town were turning of defense into attack. Bell with the ball there and chose to cut into hands and finds Doherty there, and it's still midfield, and that was almost lost out to the Chelsea player. But Luton Town were currently in possession and running brings against around Chelsea, and they'll be looking to connect one into it. And Chong has just gotten the ball. Chong has really been impressive for Luton Town in the second half, and he chose to give one. He was trying to give
You
that
just give it to Casado.
he was trying to give that to what's it called, to Barkley, but Caicedo cut that out. It's
Yeah.
Chelsea back in possession, and that is Jackson, who has just lost that, being bullied there by Mengi, and
Yeah.
is really in pains. I think he should be withdrawn. He should be withdrawn.
And most likely, you might end up hearing that news coming from Chelsea that Jackson is withdrawn. Yeah, he has to withdraw.
And Senegal will really sweat on that.
They will really sweat on that. It will really be a big miss for them. But that's what I'm looking at.
And yeah, we have the
You
first
can't trust these
substitution.
things.
Nkuku will be thrown in, and it's Armando Broya will be withdrawn by the Chelsea manager. It's Christopher Nkuku coming in
Can you
for
sense
his third
something?
game.
On the norms, Jackson will have been withdrawn. He's leaping. It's very clear that this player should be rested. I think.
But Broya himself hasn't really been in this encounter.
Yes,
He hasn't
we
really
agree.
been in
You
this
know,
game.
we spoke about Bridger and Jackson. But what me I'm looking at is, you know, Jackson is going for the Nations Cup. Is this not a tactics?
No, I don't really think Chelsea are trying to play in to get injury. And we've also seen a substitution right there from Luton Town in this encounter. Let's see, that is Morris who has been thrown into this game. Charlton Morris has been thrown into this encounter by the Luton Town's manager Townsend, who has been withdrawn.
Townsend has been withdrawn, an experienced player, but you have to look at it. Townsend wasn't really in this game. So,
Wait, no. In the first half?
yeah, in the first, no, I'm talking about
second half.
He has not really been in
It
this.
has really been a big battle between Jackson and Mengi in this encounter.
Serious battle.
And Mengi has actually been the one overcoming every
Frustrating his
challenges
life.
and frustrating the life of Nicholas Jackson in this encounter. Dotto with the ball and chose to go one for sorry. For what's it called? Okay,
Those names are
Iti Chong, and that was easily cut out for a throw in, as Doty will be standing on the throwing for Luton Town. In the 65th minute of this encounter, we are approaching the 66th minute already in this game.
Yeah.
And still Chelsea, who are currently leading 2-0. Sorry, 64th minute, not 66th. We're in the 64th minute, and back to the hands of Kamiti, the goalkeeper of what's it called, of Luton Town, who takes a long one into the other half and easily caught there by Petrovic for Chelsea, and he'll be holding on to that without wasting any of the time. 64 minutes gone in this encounter. We still have about 26 minutes to play. Still a lot of time in the game of football. Still a lot of time for Luton Town to stage a comeback against Chelsea.
Additional time too at the end of the 90 minutes. So it's a game that Chelsea is looking at. Oh, don't let them score a goal. And I think the best form of defense is attack. Sometimes you just have to take the game to them and try to get another goal to secure this 2-0, because 2-0 is as good as when you concede one goal.
Yes, Nani Madueke on the ball has beats his man there, finds Malu Gusto, which was to go straight into the midfield. But easily caught out there by Luton Town and still being played by Chelsea there. And Moises Caicedo is on the ball there and tries to beat his man and successfully beats his man. And on the ball there is Moises Caicedo, but chose to switch position and finds Jackson, who couldn't connect that ball to Christopher Nkuku there, and still caught there and still won back by what's it called, Barkley, and still Barkley on the ball, but easily cut out by Carl Williams. Still Chelsea, who are currently back in possession of the ball, running cylinders, the cycles against Luton Town. They chose to go back to the hands of the goalkeeper Petrovic, who finds Thiago Silva, who is on the ball right now, and looks to send one into the midfield and finds finds Jackson, sorry, who goes back to Thiago Silva, who finds Levi Colwill there, and Colwill will go straight into the midfield to find Jackson and kicked again by Mengi.
Honestly, kept kicking him on that
That
left
same
foot.
left foot.
And that's you
That
saw
same
the
left.
that,
That
that
same left
same
foot.
left foot. He keep attacking him on that same left foot. You see,
Wow, almost the same way.
almost
Almost
the
the same
same
way.
way. Yeah, that's what I
But I
think.
think what's it called? Pochettino should also be protecting him right now.
Yeah, I think he should be withdrawing him from this game, and he should be on a card right now, either yellow or maybe the other one.
Oh, I don't know the other one you're saying, but that might just be an harsh one against
Maybe.
Mengi there was being one of the fantastic players for Luton Town. Straight to the comment section, we have a Mary Olugbodi. I think Sterling was benched because of the selfishness from the last game. I think I hope he will learn from the bench. Wow. Ramsdale is also a big name when it comes to the game of football. It's Chelsea, who are currently in possession. Noni Madueke could hold on to that and lost that out to Luton Town. Chong on the ball, Chong with the cross into the
Oh
box.
my God!
But Adebayo could have just put the final touch onto that. And that's Obi going out for a goal kick to Chelsea. And you can see Chong showing his frustration. He believes that the striker should be doing better there.
Yeah, he should be doing better, but you have to look at the one of this. The pass.
The pass was too much. It was an overrated pass. And look at that pass from Ross Barkley.
Yeah,
The quality is still there from that young man.
I think Chong was frustrated that Adebayo couldn't get to that on time. But when you look at the run of play, the distance there was just too much for Adebayo to cover. So it's just an attack that didn't really.
Yes, I said on the ball, he finds the Chelsea captain Gallagher, who goes into the hands of Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke tries to beat his man and sets one straight into the box with a very good chance for Chelsea. But it's going to be a corner kick to Chelsea. Sambi Lokonga has just given out a corner kick to Chelsea in the 67th minute of this encounter.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Chelsea made a first substitution, and it was Broya was withdrawn for Christopher Nkunku. Quick corner kick being taken there by Chelsea's Noni Madueke finds Cole Palmer, who has been quiet in the second half. Chong with the ball there and tries to beat his man, but in the midst, won a throw-in to Luton Town in the 68th minute of this encounter. 22 more minutes to go in this encounter. 22 more minutes for Luton Town to turn possession and domination into goals against Chelsea in this encounter.
Yeah, it's time for Luton Town to step up, try to get a goal. If you get a goal, then they can begin to see coming back into the game at sight. But without that first goal, it will be very difficult for them to see maybe they can get a point from this game or go all out like Manchester United did against Aston Villa to get all 3 points. But they really need to start thinking of converting their chances. It's very, very important. With the way they've attacked with the ball, they've played very well. The only thing that's worked against them in this game is the finishing and just getting that cutting edge. But you have to give it to Chelsea, really defending very well today. Their defensive strength has really improved. Maybe it's the pairing of Thiago Silva and Desasi at the centre back. But you see Colwill doing more defending than attacking as the left back. So that has actually added more to our defending, to Chelsea's defending. And Malo Gusto is really not the Malo Gusto that played against Crystal Palace today. Consistency. He was the man of the match against Crystal Palace.
And it's looking like he might just be the the man of the match in this account also.
The Malo Gusto.
Yeah, he has actually been everywhere for Chelsea.
He has been everywhere, but what has he done with that presence?
Wow.
What he did against Crystal Palace was what earned him that man of the match. And we just need him to.
He has another chance for Barkley there, but he went down too easy, says the referee. As Chelsea were currently turning defense into attack, but infringement has been spotted right there by the referee. I don't know why the yellow cards are not flying, because we still have just one yellow card in this game, looking at the numbers of tackles being made by the Luton Town's players.
And even that Mengi tackle on Jackson, I think that should be a card offense. The tackles keeps coming in on Jackson. And when it's too much, most likely it can be really injurious.
And it's the 70th minute of this game, and it's Chelsea who are turning, attacking. This is another opportunity with a brilliant chance. Oh, what a
My goodness.
goal! Palmer! Oh my goodness! Look at that movement. Look at how much time. Look at that dribbling. Look at that technique from the young Cole Palmer. Palmer, sorry, who has just scored the second goal in this game between Chelsea and Luton Town. It's Chelsea 3, Luton Town 0 in the 70th minute. And I'm so disappointed for Luton Town because they don't deserve to be going 3 goals down
Yeah,
against
when you
Chelsea.
attack and you don't defend very well, you deserve to go down because
Look at that!
football
Look
is
at
not.
that defense opening pass.
And that pass from Jackson, you have to give it to him.
Wow!
You can look at that finish. You know, Palmer is so calm. Look at the
And
finish.
it looks like what's it called? Jackson is more better as a midfielder than as a
That
striker.
was a strike, honestly. Look at the way he turned around and led the attack. Look at that pass. Look at the way Jackson took out that guy. One. Look at the goalkeeper
Wow!
out, dribbled the defender.
Oh, that was a show.
Osho showed him his destiny.
I saw the
That
number
was a
behind him, and
beautiful
that
thing.
was a beautiful finish from Cole Palmer
You
in
know,
the
the Chelsea
70th
fans will
minute.
just love
And it's
him.
Chelsea who are currently leading against Luton Town 3-0 with 20 more minutes to go. 20 more minutes for Luton Town to find 3 goals against Chelsea. And it's looking like that might not be happening this year. So you don't put your money on that happening in a game of football. But it's a game of football. Anything can still
Anything can
happen.
happen. Yeah.
As Luton Town were back in possession of the ball, just like they've done in the past 70 minutes of this game. They've enjoyed better share of possession, a better share of the ball on their feet than Chelsea. While Chelsea have been doing all the scorings in this encounter. And it's Chelsea 3, Luton Town 0.
Yeah, Chelsea 3, Luton Town 0. A game that the scoreline has not really explained what has been going on in the game. The only difference that I see is that Chelsea did well defensively and has been clinical with their chances. But Luton Town creating chances, not doing much about it, but their defending has been questionable. Look at how how they opened up for that pass for Jackson. That's terrible defending from Luton Town, and they deserve to go
And here's another chance for Chelsea. As
down.
Jackson on the ball there, chose to fancy one against Chong there. And still Jackson on the ball finds Malo Gusto who was on the ball. And Chong who has been playing everywhere for Luton Town in this encounter.
Yeah,
But
and you know,
Disasi on the ball there after boldly Elijah Adebayo there and sends one to the hands of Thiago Silva, who looks into the midfield and finds Cole Palmer. It's Cole Palmer on the ball there. And what we call do with the ball there is just to go back to the goalkeeper Petrovic, who was onto that and finds Axel Disasi, the French international, and finds another French international in Gusto, who was taken out there by Doty. It's going to be a free kick to Chelsea in the 71st minute of this encounter.
yeah, and I think the referee should begin to spend the cards, bring out the cards, because this tackles on Chelsea player, because Chelsea is winning 3-0, it's not a yardstick for those players to go back injured. Those tackles on them is really, really harsh tackles, honestly. Look at Jackson.
And that was actually a good one. That
Yeah.
justifies why he was kept on the pitch by the Chelsea manager.
And there's one thing about Jackson, whenever Uku is on the field, I think it's another Jackson that plays. I don't understand.
I can see how happy you are whenever Chelsea is winning. When Chelsea are losing, there's this straight face, a strict analysis you give, and strict
When
analysis
Chelsea
you give when
is
Chelsea are losing.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to express it. So that, when the viewers listen to raw analysis, let them understand the emotional part of this game. Because one of the reasons why we love this game so much is the emotional attachment.
And that is what makes the game of football is the emotional attachment from the fans that just keep the game going. And yes, Luton Town looking to get one consolidation against Chelsea, and the cross from Doty. And finally, they have a first goal. It's Elijah Adebayo with a goal for Luton Town in the 75th minute of this encounter. Look at that cross from Doty, and that's not that from Elijah Adebayo. That goal has been coming.
Yeah, that goal has been coming a long time coming, knocking on the door. And I think Chelsea let off the gas, slept off a little because Chelsea is leading 3-0. And this is a reminder. I think that will be an offside.
Oh, that might just be chalked up for offside. And as Doty was coming out from right there from the offside position, let's see what a VAR decision will be on that. Look, that was a great cross there from Doty and great nod there from Elijah Adebayo. And that is another player Nigerians are looking to see if he'll be playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
I think the goal will be chalked off.
Okay, there's every possibility that goal will be chalked off for offside by the referee. Okay, it's like we have a caller on the line. Let's see what the caller will be saying. Good afternoon. Your name and please, where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Dennis. I'm calling from the US.
Oh, good afternoon. And it's a game between Chelsea and Luton Town. And Chelsea are currently leading against Luton Town 3-1. And there's a VAR check. It has just been withdrawn. And that goal has would be standing as offside. It's still just leading 3-0. Hello, are you there?
Oh, yes. So, I'm here.
Okay, I can see how happy you are today. Chelsea are currently defeating Luton Town. I can see it in your voice that you're so happy.
Oh, well, yes, I am. I am happy because at least if they win this is like back to back, which is one thing that we are looking forward to because it's their confidence.
Okay. And
by and large, you see the game, the goal that was scored by Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
You see how calm and professional. You know, he's not a striker, but that goal is like one of the best goal that has been scored this season by Chelsea. You know, his composure. Yeah, his composure. You know, confidence in taking that distance.
Okay, look.
You know, my issue is.
Okay, continue.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, looking at Nicholas Jackson, who will be away for the African Cup of Nations. How big of a miss will it be to Chelsea when he is not available?
Actually, I don't think we're gonna miss
him. But he's currently Chelsea's top scorer in the EPL this season. So probably one or two things.
It doesn't matter. Nicholas Jackson is. Well, I know he's going to grow into the game, but right now he's not. It's not actually living up to expectation. You know, look at how much that they bought him with.
Yeah.
We expect more from him. The kind of goal that he missed, all the chances that he missed, we think he should do more. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to miss him. I think we just need some time to work in the team and get himself in the game. And with what Cole Palmer is doing, you can actually use him as even a first man, even if you can. And Broja is there. I don't think Broja is going.
Okay, no, Broja won't be going anywhere. He's not injured. And probably Chelsea might just be going to the market in January to get another striker. Is every much possible to see?
Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna miss him actually. To be very frank with you. Okay, me personally, I'm not gonna miss him.
Okay, lastly, Mr. Ben, two back-to-back victories for Chelsea. How big of a morale booster is that to the team?
It's actually it's a lot. Visually they grow confidence as a team. It will boost them because now you've won twice. The next game you want to win, and even if you play with another team, you play with less of an anxiety or less of a pressure because it's not like you lose one, lose two. You want to, so you play less pressure, and that's yeah. So which is very okay. It's got them going on. But they are going into the new year with a win.
Okay, and there'll be back-to-back games against Preston and Middlesbrough. Those are the next two games for Chelsea. Preston in the FA Cup and Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup. These two games shouldn't be a problem for Chelsea to get over. It seems the network is actually bad. Probably maybe we'll be getting back to Mr. Ben at full time after the game. Okay, and Luton Town who has just gotten one back against Chelsea, and it is finally this goal is going to count as a goal for Luton Town. And it's Ross Barkley who has just given Luton Town that first goal in this encounter in the 79th minute after near misses for Luton Town.
Look at that corner kick.
Oh, it was a corner kick
Yeah,
that went.
yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
okay, there was an header from Ross Barkley. Good one for him. Getting one over his former employers.
Yeah. And this kind of game can spring up another
No. I don't think there's a comeback in this game. I don't really see a comeback happening in this encounter. This is done and dusted. And
And
it's
none is
Chelsea
being
making that substitution, and it's Noni Madueke who has just been withdrawn, and it's
And-
Enzo Fernandez who is back for Chelsea and will be thrown into this game to save the last 10 minutes and possibly five additional time,
Yeah.
five more additional minutes. So we
Yeah.
might just be seeing 15 more minutes up to go in this
I
encounter.
think this will be more than 5 minutes because there were two
VAR
different
checks.
goal celebrations.
Yeah.
VAR checks on the goal that was disallowed. VAR check on the possible penalty for Luton Town. So that means we might be having up to 8 minutes of there.
And back in the hand of Kimaski, who is all holding on to that and will be throwing that into to see if Luton Town can actually muster out that second goal against Chelsea. It's really going to be a really interesting end to this game. Should Luton Town get that second goal any moment from now?
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very pressure-filled last ending of the game if Luton Town gets the second goal. I think what Chelsea needs to do is just while away the time, keep possession. Just you might not play, you just play to the gallery, win possession, keep it, corner flags, delay play tactics and all those things. I think that's the best thing for Chelsea to do.
Again, Chelsea are in possession of the ball right now and going straight into the other half. And Jackson couldn't meet Mengi. And it's a battle of 15 versus 15.
Yeah, 15 versus 15. And I think that shouldn't be a goal kick. I think that went off Mengi last. But the referee says it's a goal kick. It has been a solid battle between Nicholas Jackson and Mengi. And Mengi has done a good job. Even the pass that they had Chelsea had, it was not from the Mengi swing that Nicholas Jackson got that assist.
Yes, Luton Town were currently attacking against Chelsea and trying to see if they can get the second goal. And it's a cross into the box. Will this be the second goal for Luton Town? And easily saved here by Petrovic. Look at the cross from Doughty again. Doughty has actually been a thorn in the flesh for Chelsea's defender in this game.
Yeah, he has been one player that has constantly kept asking those questions from the Chelsea defense. And look at that touch into the box. But enough bodies were in the box, the Chelsea players, to really defend the danger. And I think Chelsea needs to possess the ball more because any touch from the Luton Town players, they want to attack with the ball and see if they can get something out of this game. Psychologically, it will shift. The belief system will increase that we've gotten a goal, we can get another one and get another one.
Okay, let's see if that psychology shift is going to happen for Luton Town. Yeah, and it's Chelsea who are currently in possession of the ball, and it's Jackson who is holding on to that and still moving it back into the hands of the Chelsea midfielder, who goes back to the hands of Petrovic. Petrovic is not going to have any of that and goes straight into the midfield with a long one and back in the hands of Thiago Silva. And it's Chelsea who are currently attacking against Luton Town. And it's Enzo Fernandez who has just lost that out. And it's Luton Town who have regained possession in the 84th minute of this encounter. Yeah. And it's going to be a free kick to Luton Town.
Yeah, I think free kick to Luton Town. Honestly, to be candid, Luton Town deserve to score more than one goal in this game. They've really tried, they've really played very well in this game. But the one thing that has gone against them is their defending. They've not really defended well. but attacking wise, they made this game very
Yes, Strong
interesting.
on the ball and finds Doty on the line. And Doty with another cross into the Chelsea box, which has really been a problem for Chelsea in the second half. And still Luton Town, and they're looking to go straight into the hands of Strong. A free kick being given out there by Gallagher,
Gallagher.
and it's Luton Town with another chance to get a second goal against Chelsea in the second half. It's Doty, and okay, that is Barkley leaving that for Doty to just push in and in swinger there. And let's see if Luton Town will be getting a late second goal against Chelsea.
Yeah, getting a second goal right now won't be the best for Chelsea. We saw that Navy finish. I think was it not the Fulham game? Was it the Fulham game that was very slim? Okay, yeah, it was a Brighton game.
Brighton.
Yeah, that they almost came back, but
And here's a free kick from Doty into the box, and that is what a chance. And the second time in about 4 minutes, Luton Town has just hit the crossbar, and it's the crossbar who came to Chelsea rescue, and that is Doty with another cross. Where is this inspiration coming in this dying minutes of this game?
It's coming from the time they got the first goal.
Wow, that was lucky. That was lucky. And that was Morris. That was Morris with another there. And that was almost going to the back of the net. Petrovic was beating already. But thanks to the crossbar, Chelsea got the conceding that second goal. Still 3-1 in this game between Chelsea and Luton Town. And it's a dicey end to this encounter. 5 more minutes to go as we're in the 85th minute, approaching the 86th minutes of this game. But Luton Town are currently enjoying fair share of possession. It's Strong on the ball there. And he chose to drop it out back for Doty, who takes a cross into the box. Every cross from Doty in this game has really been a dangerous one against Chelsea. And it's Morris on the ball there, chose to find some Ogene. And it's Ogene with a cross. And that was a great save. And the second goal for Luton Town. Adebayo has just given Luton Town a lifeline against Chelsea. It's currently Luton Town 2, Chelsea 3 in the 87th minute of this encounter. 3 more minutes to go. The comeback looks like it's going to be complete.
Yeah, it looks like it. And it will be a terrible day in the office if Chelsea lose a 3-0 lead. So that's solid. You know, Chelsea has lost 2.
Look at that. Where were the defenders? They just lost it there. That's not an offside. That's an offside. And Petrovic did well there.
He did well.
But that was a good goal for Adebayo. Finally, Adebayo has his goal in this game after the first one was chalked off as offside. Look at his movement. Look at that placement from Elijah Adebayo.
Even Petrovic should have punched that out to safety, not back to the front of your box.
And finally, we have a dicey end to this game. It's the 7th minute of this game already. It's Luton Town who has just scored 2 against Chelsea to keep this game 3-2 in this encounter. And yes, Luton Town with the ball, and they chose to attack against Chelsea again. And it's back in the hand of Chelsea. It's Chelsea through Enzo Fernandez. It's Enzo Fernandez holding onto the ball and running against the Luton Town defender and into the box, but easily caught out there by Luton Town. And it's won back by Chelsea, but the referee spotted an infringement, and that should be a yellow card to the Chelsea's midfielder there.
Yeah, it's a yellow card. It should be a yellow card to Chelsea midfielder. You know, the tackle right there, the referee already sound his whistle, but the player took lost into his hands and scored the goal. But
it's now a yellow card.
So let's see if Luton Town, because honestly, Luton Town has really played well.
Well, 2 more minutes to go in this regulation time, and it's a throwing straight into the hands of Chong, and this might just be another cross from Luton Town and sent into the box, but easily cut out there by Chelsea. And still Chelsea who are holding onto the ball right now. They are not having any of that. It's sending it straight into no man's land. And there is Luton Town who are back in possession against Chelsea. And this is unbelievable.
Really unbelievable. I think Chelsea should have resorted to playing all men behind the ball since they considered that first.
Yes, still the same man Ogene there against Levi Colwill, and he has had a good day against Levi Colwill in the office in this encounter. And it's Luton Town was the throw-in against Chelsea there. And let's see, we have about 2 more minutes. We are currently in the 89th minute, 1 more minutes to go in regulation time. 1 more minute for Luton Town to find that equalizer and make that big comeback against Chelsea. From 3 goals down to come back 3-3 against Chelsea is going to be a massive result for Luton Town.
Yeah, really massive. Looking at the way Chelsea started the game, looked like
here's the cross finally into the box, but Petrovic got that covered for Chelsea in the 89th minute of this encounter. And it's 1 more minute, 1 minute to go, and we can see Chelsea preparing another substitution. Is Alfred Greek Christ will be thrown in by Pochettino in this encounter, and
Yeah,
yes, Chelsea, and you have to look at it from the first half. Towards from the 30th minute, Chelsea have been having that problem of holding onto the ball against Luton Town.
yeah, holding on to the Luton Town completely took over possession. And look at the second half. Now Chelsea has
And yes, still
three
Luton Town with
midfielders.
another opportunity and sends it straight to Doughty.
Doughty.
And this is going to be another cross into the box, but easily cleared by Chelsea. And it's going to be a throw-in to Luton Town. It's
Yeah.
a dicey end to this encounter. We are currently approaching the 90th minute, and we can see the fans all on their feet. And Doughty with another cross into the box. And it's still Luton Town through Chong with a beat. Oh, where it crossed into the box. Easily saved by Chelsea. And it's the nervy finish to this game. Thiago Silva with the block there, and you can see him shouting on all the players to get into this game.
Yeah, he really shouting on them. They really need to wake up. It seems they just slept off a little.
And it's called Palmer, who's been withdrawn for Alfred Greek Christ in his encounter. It's the 90th minute, and it's, any moment from now, we'll be seeing how much minutes will be added by the referee.
I understand. Gilchrist needs to come in and check the runs of Doughty. Every positive thing they are doing in the attack now
Has come through Doughty.
So they really, really need to checkmate him. I think that's why Gilchrist. But this substitution could have come in at 3-1.
At 3-1 or at 3-0. He has finally throwing has been taken by Luton Town, and is in the hands of what's it called of Ross Barkley there. And the referee has just signaled of 6 minutes additional time, so 6 more nervy minutes for Chelsea to play in this encounter. 6 more minutes for Luton Town to find that equalizer against Chelsea, and it's Gilchrist has Doughty on the ball there and finds them. Chong would cross one into the box, and the referee has just given out that as a handball there from Ogene. That was a good chance for him. You can see Chong looking disappointed, and look at Doughty there. Look at how much he puts that ball on the platter of goal there. I think Chigozie Ogene should have gone for an instant kick there, not him controlling that.
And look at that very dangerous cross from Chong.
It's going to be a good kick.
And you know the numbers of bodies that Luton put at the wings. I think it has come to play. Chelsea could not really operate from the wings anymore.
And Chelsea are not even holding on to the ball anymore.
Yeah, Chelsea could not. And I think the boys are really under serious and intense
pressure. The pressure is actually rising there. And it's the second minute of additional time, and that is a good movement there from Sambi Lukonga as he beats his man and finds Doughty, who looks to find Lukonga there. It's going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. And Luton Town are currently fighting neat and all to see if they can get that third goal. It's really going to be a big, massive game for them. A game for years. A game for Luton Town fans to always go back to watch should they complete this incredible comeback against Chelsea. 3-2 right now in the 93rd minute of this encounter. 3 more minutes to play in regulation time. In additional time, sorry, in the game between Luton Town and Chelsea. The game currently sits 3-2 in favor of Chelsea.
Yeah,
and that is the wrong. Not that there. What went wrong? What went wrong for Chelsea?
Yeah, it was just Chelsea who let off steam after scoring that third goal. They felt the game was over, but they don't know that it is never over until it is over in the game of football. I think they took off their legs on the gas, and Luton actually stepped up their game. And from the bench, you have to give it to the Luton Town manager. He read the game and read it very well and tried to attack from the wings. And he has now successfully checked the runs of Malo Gusto. And look at it. Chong and Doughty, fantastic this second half so far.
It's currently 3-2, and there's a yellow card for time wasting there for the Chelsea player. Let's see if Chelsea will just finally walk this game out. From winning in a comfortable position to putting yourself under intense pressure. You can see the ball just being thrown anywhere on the pitch. And it's the fourth minute already in additional time. Additional minutes added, and 2 more minutes to go in this encounter. More minutes.
Right now, Chelsea is playing 3 defense. 3 defenders. Gilchrist is now the right back. Colwill has joined Disasi and Thiago Silva at the center back. So Gusto is now playing the left back. And look at it, Chelsea now playing 5-man defense against
Luton Town. You know the point, leading 3-0 and find yourself in this kind of situation.
You see, that explains the season of Chelsea. And if you can play like this against Luton, what would you do if it is stronger opponent?
As Luton Town still has more attack on their team there, and Malo Gusto against Ogene. He has really find it hard against Ogene in this encounter. And it's Ogene who just beats Malo Gusto, and a chance for Luton Town. Will that be it for Luton? Oh, carefully won there. It's going to be a corner kick, a goal kick to Chelsea. That was a moment here. Wow, look at that movement.
Look at how he went through Malo Gusto.
Oh,
and that was good defending from Jackson.
Yeah, you have to give Jackson that. You have to give Jackson that.
When he's doing well, you tell him. When he's not doing well, with Lambert.
It's a nervy finish to this encounter as a goal kick for Chelsea in the 95th minute of this encounter. 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute, 60 seconds for Chelsea to hold on to this victory. Or will it be Luton Town who will complete that comeback against Chelsea in this encounter? We'll have just 1 minute or minimum of 1 minute to see what is going to happen. It's Luton Town sends or loads one straight. Look at that control from Adebayo. And Doty couldn't meet that. It's going to be a throw into Luton Town. And it's Chung in the Chelsea box. And that is the cross in there, but there was no Luton player to meet onto that. And it's still Luton will be sending that back as a goal kick to Chelsea. And the Chelsea fans are all on their feet. And you can see the coach of Luton Town taking that water. He needs it. The pressure is actually rising. You can even see the Chelsea players. They're all on their feet.
Yeah, you don't want to lose from a 3-0 position. This is not good for the team's confidence. Honestly, if Chelsea lose the game from this winning position, that would be a really big blow for Chelsea's momentum this season.
I think looking at it up front, since Broya left the pitch, it has really been Luton Town has really attacked against Chelsea since Broya left the pitch.
Broja is, I told you, they recognize him as the main man and they did a good job on it. But another player that should have stepped up now is Jackson. And
yes, Luton Town with one of their final attack in this encounter against Chelsea, but easily cut out by Chelsea. Already. 6 minutes already played in this game, and Luton Town just won that back, and it's going to be an infringement. The goal kick for Luton Town in the 6 minute plus in this encounter between Chelsea and Luton Town. This should be one of the final attacks of this game. 6 minutes already played, and don't forget, it's always a minimum of time, not maximum of time.
Yeah.
And any moment from now, the referee will just be signaling the end of this game. And Luton Town loads one straight into the Chelsea back line and finds that dangerous man, Doherty. What Doherty does, he tries to dribble against Gilchrist. And that was easily won there by Gilchrist. And that should be the final whistle. And that is the final whistle of the game. And Chelsea has just defeated Luton Town 3-2.
Yeah, Chelsea has defeated Luton Town 3-2. What a way. That's why it is the Premier League, the best league in the world.
Wow.
Chelsea had to sweat, even when going. You see, that is why it's very important to take your chances. Adibin Kopama was lackadaisical in front of goal there. And not scored that third goal, Chelsea would have played a 2-2.
Wow, great game of football. And this is why we watch the EPL on festive period. We will have thought Chelsea leading against Luton Town 3-0 coming into the 80th minutes. We'll finish this game 3-2 against Luton Town. Great game of football, dicey, and nervy ending to this encounter. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, Chelsea takes the 3 points.
Yeah, Chelsea takes the 3 points.
You can take your water.
No, I don't need the water. It's just, Chelsea players should be disappointed. They got the 3 points, but this is a disappointing way to finish a game. You don't think about starting alone. You have to think about the finishing. You have to be consistent. You need to be consistent. Going 3-0 up and ending it 3-2 with a nervy finish. Chelsea started clearing, playing 5-man defense, ending the game with 5 defenders.
I can see that straight face.
3 defensive midfielders, defensive holding midfielders that can stay and play the defensive role. 3 leaving just 2 attackers up front. That's a terrible way to finish a game where you were leading 3-0.
It's a terrible way to finish the game. And go straight to the comment section. We have Solomon Joseph, Chelsea and number 10 on the table. Tanya Mio. If they win, na number 10. If they lose, na number 10. Now, they are okay with their 10th position. At least they are not down, they are not up. They are just in the middle. Well, it's a pleasure having you in the studio.
It's a pleasure always being with you.
Okay, still to come, we have the other game between Nottingham Forest and Manchester United coming up at 6:30 Nigerian time. So join us on our set for that match. And from us in the studio, we're wishing you a happy Christmas and happy New Year in advance. And that's about how much we can take on this game between Chelsea and Luton Town. It ended Chelsea 3, Luton Town 2. Till we come your way again, it's bye for now.